All right, we're back with the last page, which is about Heron's formula. So Heron's formula is used to find the area of a triangle. So the area is equal to the square root of s times s minus a times s minus b times s minus c. Okay, well, what is the s in Heron's formula? It tells you here that s is half of the perimeter. To find it, you would do 1/2 multiplied by a plus b plus c, which is your perimeter. The reason why you would want to use Heron's formula to find the area is if you are given 3 sides of the triangle, because that way you wouldn't need to calculate the height. So you wouldn't need to find the height of the triangle. So in our first example, we are given that a flower bed has these side lengths, so we're gonna draw a picture. Okay, so you have 2 yards, 6 yards, 7 yards. What is the area of the flower bed to the nearest 1/10 of a square yard? So to find s, you would just do 1/2 of 7 plus 6 plus 2. So 7 plus 6 is 13. 13 plus 2 is 15. Half of 15 is going to be 7.5. So that is your value for s. And now we can use Heron's formula. Okay, so the area is going to equal the square root of 7.5 multiplied by 7.5 minus 7. 7.5 minus 6, and 7.5 minus 2. And you can put all of that in your calculator. I like to make the inside as simple as possible. So 7.5 minus 7 is just 1/2. 7.5 minus 6 is 1.5. And 7.5 minus 2 is 5.5. And then you can do your square root. So your square root of 7.5 times 0.5 times 1.5 times 5.5. Okay, so then the area of that flower bed is approximately, it says to round to the nearest 1/10, so this is going to be 5.6 yards squared. All right, and then the second one is very similar. This is something that you could probably do yourself. So the surface of a hotel swimming pool is shaped like a triangle with the given sides. So you have 50, 28, and 30. What is the area of the pool surface to the nearest square meter? So the nearest square meter. So not to the nearest 1/10. Now this is going to be to the nearest whole number. Okay, so to find s, we're going to do 1/2 of 28 plus 30 plus 50. Okay, so 30 plus 50 is 80. 80 plus 28 is 108. So half of 108 would be 54. So now we're going to apply that to Heron's formula. So the area is going to be 54. And really this part you can do in your head, like 54 minus 50, you know that. 54 minus 30, 54 minus 28. So we're doing the square root of 54 times 4. 54 minus 30 is going to be 24. 54 minus 28. Is going to be 24. So 26. I'd probably subtract 30 if I was doing it in my head. 54 minus 30, and then add 2 back. And then we can use our calculator. So 54 times 4 times 24 times 26. Now this time it says to round to the nearest meter. So this would be 367. that's the 0.1 would make it 367 meters squared. All right, and that concludes 10.6.